on Daytime Buffalo, we've got a Buffalo boss in the house with Desiree Parker, who's here to talk about how she helps local businesses thrive. And Hope Rises is in for an incredible story and a powerful message. It's all coming up right here on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Joining me in the Daytime Buffalo studio today is Desiree Parker, CEO of DLP Consulting, Western New York. Desiree, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, why don't you start off by telling us all about DLP Consulting and how you got started?
Okay. Well, again, I'm Desiree Parker with DLP Consulting. About 3 years ago, during the pandemic, I started DLP Consulting. A little backstory, yes, it's me. I used to actually own a Subway restaurant. At the age of 21, I was known as the youngest African-American female franchise owner.
Wow.
During which time, thank you, I learned a lot. I made many, many mistakes and very expensive mistakes. So during the pandemic when, you know, everybody was just kind of in the house, not knowing what was going on, what was going next, I decided to go ahead and pursue the next step of my life. After doing so much so young, you're at the point where, okay, what now? So I decided to go ahead and help other small businesses. As you've probably seen a lot, excuse me, a lot of small business owners started their businesses through the pandemic, so they wanted to go ahead and do something different. The pandemic changed a lot for many people and a lot of things that they wanted to do. So I'm trying to assist those small businesses and cut out a little bit of the mistakes and the expense that I have already incurred. So I like to share that. So as I'm sharing that, and I do mostly bookkeeping and tax services, and also with the LLC formation, so I kind of can take you from the beginning all the way through. As I'm seeing the businesses through this past tax season, there was a lot going on with businesses, whether they were missing filings or not doing taxes or not really sure. Bookkeeping is an all the way year through thing, and when it comes time for tax time, when your bookkeeping is not ready, the tax preparer is not, it takes a lot of extra work, let's put it that way. So I'm trying to help throughout the year. Absolutely. So when we get to tax time, we're in good shape.
Absolutely. Like you mentioned, we saw a lot of people taking their passion during the pandemic and starting a business, which is amazing. Yes. And we're so happy for it. But we want to see these businesses continue to succeed, right?
Definitely, definitely. A lot of businesses, as they're growing, like you said, a lot of them start off as it's a hobby. And that's why through the pandemic, okay, we're not doing anything else, let's just turn this into a business. A lot of them are doing very well, which is great. However, when you look at it, they're doing great with their business, but then when you ask for the finances, because of course right now there's a lot of grants that's being offered and people are going for loans, they say, hey, show me your financials, profit and loss statement, balance sheet, what's that? So I'm here to make sure I'm able to go ahead and assist you in making sure you have your records in line. We all don't like to make the IRS or New York State government upset.
No, we don't.
So we want to make sure that we go ahead and have all of those things in line. A part of the businesses to succeed is when it comes to them having their numbers in line. So what I did is I came up and I'm going to be hosting a 3-part series for that purpose alone. It's called The Business of the Business, because we all know how to do our hobby, right? Mm-hmm. But when it comes time to say what those financials are doing, I've had everybody say from everything from I'm allergic to numbers, I don't know how to do that, or, you know, I kind of can, I just don't have the time. That's where I come in. My services are contracted, so you don't have to bring me into your building and put me on payroll and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. But I assist you in getting those numbers together. So the 3-part series actually starts tomorrow. It's still time to sign up, so go to my website at www.dlpconsultingwny.com. You can sign up right on there. Still have a few spots left, but it'll be anywhere from, you know, what's the difference between a DBA, an LLC, C Corp, S Corp? I get these questions all the time.
Especially because there's so much misinformation through social media, right?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Many people come to me during consultation and say, hey, social media said this, and they said I can do that. And I caution people about listening to social media too much. There are some good information out there, but it's so much information out there, it's hard to pull it apart. Mm-hmm. When I sit down with my clients, I speak with them, and I actually give them reference points to go and check what I said to them, because it's so important. When you're listening to people or even looking for your information, you want to make sure you go to a reputable website like irs.gov, mm-hmm. newyorkstate.gov, things like that, because you don't want to be in trouble, because when it comes time for you to be responsible for what you did or did not not do. The government does not take an excuse of, I didn't know. It's your responsibility. And you can't say, well, Facebook said I should do this, and Instagram said that.
Yeah.
You know, we definitely got to zoom in on that, definitely.
And what I love about you is you really meet people with wherever they're at. Like you said, there's some people that they're like, I'm allergic to numbers. I don't want to do it. Just let me talk to you about what it is, what I do, and you tell me what to do. And there's other people that you just kind of guide them. You're there to just show them and explain to them and kind of just, like you said, you've made a lot of mistakes, but now you're kind of passing the baton and passing on that knowledge, right? So that is incredible. And again, these 3-part sessions, the series that you're just giving your plethora of knowledge starts tomorrow, right?
Yes, so tomorrow starts the first one. It's from 5 to 7:30. The next one is next Wednesday on the 31st of May, and that's also 5 to 7:30. And then the last one is on June 7th from 5 to 7:30. There's actually one dedicated specifically to taxes and payroll, which is a huge question I get all the time. And then the following Wednesday after that, on the 14th of June, will be the next networking event, so they can take all the information they just learned, come and meet other business owners alike, and I'll have some vendors there as well. People always ask me for vending information. I will be having vendors as well, so my website is there.
And you do these networking events once a month, you said, right?
Every month I do them, yes.
Okay.
And many people ask for them, and it's a place for small businesses to come during the week, so it's not a party. You can come and have fun, and we always laugh and having a good time. But you want to meet others that's kind of in the same positioning where you are, so you can network and you can use each other's services.
Absolutely. Desiree, thank you so much for coming in and talking with us. For more with Desiree and DLP Consulting, just head over to her website at dlpconsultingwny.com. Thank you again for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Have a great day.